Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Insurance and Real Estate Committee's meeting for Thursday, February 20th. My name is Carrie Wood. I'm honored to be co-chair serving with Senator George Cabrera. Any remarks?
Nope, just good morning. Welcome, everyone, and looking forward to a productive meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll move on to number 3. These are bills to JF or JFS to the floor. Number 1 is HB 6433, and the LCO number is 5073, an act concerning captive insurance. Do we have a motion to JFS to the floor? Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Sure, I'll give a brief summary. This is an insurance department bill regarding regulation of the captive insurance industry. This makes some conforming changes to current statutory definitions. It also imposes a fine of $15,000 for any violations. Section 3 allows a captive insurance company domiciled in the state to convert its protected cells without affecting the company's assets, rights, or benefits. And it does some other stuff, really just, based on the functioning. Hello. Yep. Here, to make sure that our industry is functioning in a way that is competitive with the other states. The JFS language is in section 3, and it really is a small change that requires the protective cells to be sold, things that would be done to the protective cells before they are sold, transferred, assigned, or otherwise conveyed. Any other questions?
The fine, was there a fine in the past or in a previous bill?
I am unaware if there were fines related to this area, but this one is related to the risk retention group. So I would assume there are fines in other areas.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if LCO wants to chime in on that.
The fine in this bill is referring to the general fine in Title 38A. If you're referring to the captive bill last year, I don't believe that was included.
Okay,
Great. So this is a new fine. Thank you. Any other questions? If no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
This is a roll call vote to JFS proposed substitute LCO number 5073, an act concerning captive insurance. Representative Wood,
Yes.
Senator Cabrera,
Yes.
Representative Barry,
Yes.
Senator Anwar, Representative Pavlock D'Amato,
Yes.
Senator Wong, Representative Ali Brennan, Representative Delnicki, Representative Meskers,
In the affirmative.
Representative Nuccio,
Yes.
Senator Honig,
Yes.
Senator Lesser, Senator Marks.
And votes will be held open until noon. Great. All right, we'll move on to number 2, HB 6434, an act concerning the Legislative Commissioner's recommendations for technical revisions to the insurance-related statutes. This would be a JF to the floor. This bill makes technical changes to the insurance-related statutes brought to us by the Legislative Commissioner's Office. Do we have a motion to JF to the floor? Moved. Do we have a second? Any discussion? If no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
This is a roll call vote to JF HB 6434, an act concerning the Legislative Commissioner's recommendations for technical revisions to the insurance-related statutes. Representative Wood,
Yes.
Senator Cabrera,
Yes.
Representative Barry,
Yes.
Senator Anwar, Representative Pavlock D'Amato,
Yes.
Senator Wong. Representative Ali Brennan. Representative Delnicki. Representative Meskers.
in the affirmative,
Representative Nuccio.
Yes.
Senator Honig.
Yes.
Senator Lesser. Senator Marks.
Thank you. The next bill on the agenda is number 3, HB 6435, an act concerning the insurance department's automobile physical and property damage arbitration process. The LCO number is 5069. This bill requires insurance companies instead of the department to pay the costs associated with arbitration hearings. The JFS language just makes sure that those costs are incurred by the insurance department rather than the arbitrator. Those changes are in section 1. Do we have a motion to JFS this to the floor?
seconded,
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Representative Pavlock D'Amato.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I see though, although it does require the insurance companies to bear the cost, there is an exception. Is that correct? I believe, we're on line 54.
Unless the claimant rejects the insurance company's pre-arbitration offer.
And then it goes on to say of compromise of equal or greater value than the actual award itself. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Was there any testimony or projection that this could increase rates of individuals?
This could potentially increase rates, but the insurance department shared with us the total costs and it was minimal.
Thank you. That's it.
Any other questions? Representative Nuccio.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I have a question in regard to the current DOI budget is 100% funded by the assessment for appropriation. Holy moly, it's early in the morning. The apportionment of assessment, it's their entire budget. So if we're already paying for this, the DOI is already paying for it. Why are we going to remove it and put it over onto the insurance companies?
That question was asked during the public hearing, and the department felt that this should be paid directly by the industry rather than having it be part of the assessment.
Okay, and so they currently arbitrate it. They're going to continue to arbitrate it, but then just charge the insurance companies for the cost of it.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions? If there are no further questions, clerk, please take the roll.
This is a roll call vote to JFS proposed substitute LCO number 5069. An act concerning the insurance department's automobile physical and property damage arbitration process. Representative Wood.
Yes.
Senator Cabrera.
Yes.
Representative Berry.
Yes.
Senator Anwar. Representative Pavlock D'Amato.
Pavlock D'Amato votes yes.
Senator Wong. Representative Ali Brennan. Representative Delnicki. Representative Meskers.
Representative Meskers votes yes,
Representative Nuccio.
Yes.
Senator Honig.
Yes.
Senator Lesser. Senator Marks.
Thank you. We'll move on to number 4, HB 6436, an act concerning revisions to the health insurance statutes. This bill had 4 sections. The first being updating the review of the health benefits review through the department, because the Yukon Center for Public Health and Health Policy no longer exists. So that language needed to be updated. In section 2, this just pushes off the date for the PBM reporting by 1 month, because it helps align better with when that data comes into the insurance department. Sections 3 and 4 is related to a bill that was passed last year, which would have required the department to implement the requirements from that bill. It allows rather than requires because the department is already doing this work. And those are the changes. Do we have a motion to JF HB 6436 to the floor? Move. Do we have a second? Second, any discussion? Representative Nuccio.
I'm sorry, could you just, in number 3, can you just give a little bit more detail on what exactly that is looking to do?
This is about the regulations around the implementation of the medically necessary wheelchair repairs and replacements. A bill was passed last year, which removes the need for a prior authorization. The department is already doing this work, so it's just making sure that it is not a requirement, but rather changes the language from require to allow. But this work is already being done. It was verified with the advocates of this legislation, and there was no conflict.
Okay, thank you very much.
Representative Pavlik Tomato.
And can you also, for the same for section 4, what was the 38-518W again?
I'd ask Attorney Hurdick, could you please answer that question?
Sure. So section 3 deals with the individual policies and section 4 is the group. They're identical
Oh, okay.
sections, but just individual
Yep.
versus group.
Okay, thank you. And just one more question, as far as the shift from Yukon to a private research actuarial, is that the provision that we haven't used for a long time?
That is correct. So that Yukon department is no longer in existence. So this, if we did enact that, the insurance department would probably go out to a consultant in order to get that work done.
Thank you.
Any other questions? If no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
This is a roll call vote to JF HB 6436, an act concerning revisions to the health insurance statutes. Representative Wood,
Yes.
Senator Cabrera,
Yes.
Representative Barry,
Yes.
Senator Anwar, Representative Pavlik Tomato,
Yes.
Senator Wong,
Senator Huang votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan, Representative Delnicki, Representative Meskers,
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Nuccio,
Yes.
Senator Honig,
Yes.
Senator Lesser, Senator Marks.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Moving on to number 5, HB 6437, an act concerning insurance market conduct and licensing. This is another Department of Insurance bill, and it modernizes many sections of this bill regarding how audits can be done, how communication to customers can be done. And just some other things that would move towards a modernization way of doing business. Do we have a motion to JF HB 6437 to the floor?
So moved.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Representative Pavlik Tomato.
This is allowing notice of suspended license by electronic delivery, is that correct?
That is correct.
And is that electronic delivery an opt-in, or how is that determined if they are going to deliver electronically?
Anyone that would require paper could still get paper. So it is it's a universal opt-out, but if a customer requires paper, they can certainly get paper.
So the paper would be, they'd have to opt out. Electronic is going to be the default, and then they'd have to opt into mail.
I believe that's correct, although I'd like verification from Attorney Hurdick.
The language does not speak to the opt-out language, but it's permissive, defaulting to the Commissioner of Insurance.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll probably be voting no just to flag so I can just clarify some of that, only because I'm sure everybody else in this building, legislators are the same way. I have to say I've missed many things because they came by email, and with getting thousands of emails, even with a filter system, it is still important things have gone into a spam or into another folder that I have not seen. And for me, if I want to see it, I have to receive it by mail, especially when it comes to something as important as a license suspension. So I'll probably just look to get a little more clarification on that. I usually like an opt into electronic as a default, as opposed to the other way around. Thank you.
Thank you. And I do just want to point out that the email would have to be a functioning email, meaning that it was the last known on file, but I do understand your concerns. Representative Nuccio.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have a question regarding the second bullet on here, the removal of requirement for insurers to conduct at least one audit on site. Now, I know currently those audits take place, and again, the bills are then sent to the insurance companies to cover the cost of that. So is there anything that's showing this is actually going to reduce that cost by doing it? 'Cause I'm going to be honest, I'm a little nervous. The state workforce has gone mainly remote, and we've seen a lot of delay in all different departments because of it. So how do we see this impacting that if they're doing market conduct, the conduct exams not on site, and what is that going to do from an expense perspective?
Thank you. That was a great question. And we did talk this through during the public hearing. A lot of these audits can be done remotely, which would save cost. They are not required to have people in person. So if both insurance department employees plus an auditor were required to work together on this, they could perform those duties remotely. It wouldn't degrade the work product by any means, but it's just an option. It wouldn't mean everything has to be done remotely, but if that option was available and at a lower cost, it certainly could be used.
Thank you very much.
Any further questions? Seeing no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
This is a roll call vote to JF HB 6436, an act concerning revisions to the health insurance statutes. Representative Wood,
Wood is yes.
Senator Cabrera,
Yes.
Representative Barry,
Yes.
Senator Anwar, Representative Pavlock D'Amato,
No.
Senator Wong, oh, I think he,
Senator Huang votes yes.
Okay.
Senator Huang votes yes.
got it. Thank you, Senator. Representative Ali Brennan, Representative Del Nicky, Representative Meskers,
Meskers votes yes.
Representative Nuccio,
Nuccio's no.
Senator Honig,
Yes.
Senator Lesser, Senator Marks.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Moving on to number 6, HB 6897, an act extending the sunset date for personal risk insurance rate filings. This is LCO number 5111. Do we have a motion to JFS to the floor? A second. So discussion on this, I'll just go over the changes. So this bill would delay the sunset date for certain insurance products like home, auto, marine, or umbrella. It would delay the flex rating from July 1st, 2025 by 5 years. Since 2006, when this bill went into place, we have been delaying the flex rating sunset. And the flex rating is really used to give the insurance companies the ability to act more nimbly when adjusting either higher or lower for these types of products when it comes to rate increases. We are not debating the law of flex rating. We are only here to extend the sunset date. There are protections in place for consumers regarding how large those increases or decreases can be. And this is regulated by the Department of Insurance. Any questions? Representative Pavlik Tomato.
Just to clarify, the extension is for 3 years until 2028, correct?
The extension is for 5 years
Oh.
till 2030. That is the change in the JFS language.
Okay, all right, I did not see that. Thank you.
Any other questions? If no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
I think we need motions to
Oh,
call. the
sorry.
vote.
We did a motion in a second,
Okay,
correct, Connor? That we're in the discussion.
okay, all right. This is a roll call vote to JFS proposed substitute LCO number 5111. Extending the sunset date for personal risk insurance rate filings. Representative Wood,
Yes.
Senator Cabrera,
Yes.
Representative Barry,
Yes.
Senator Anwar, Representative Pavlik Tomato,
Yes.
Senator Wong,
Senator Huang votes yes.
Representative Ali Brennan, Representative Delnicki, Representative Meskers,
Representative Meskers votes yes.
Representative Nuccio, Senator Honig,
Yes.
Senator Lesser, Senator Marks.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We are going to try to do another JF meeting on Tuesday, but there's a lot going on. So we will get that notice out ASAP. If that does happen, we are going to be having a public hearing a week from today. And votes will be held open until noon. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, Allison.
Recording in progress.
Hey,
Hi,
Senator.
Allison.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. I don't know what happened to the screen.
I don't know what happened either, but you're back, so.
All right.
The first vote that you missed. Give me 1 second.
Hi, Allison.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to mute the YouTube. So it's HB 6433 and act concerning captive insurance with the substitute language is LCO number 5073.
That's fine. No one voted no, right?
Nope.
Yes.
And then the next one is HB 6434 and act concerning the legislative commissioner's recommendations for technical revisions to the insurance related statutes. And everyone.
There was no objection to that
Nope.
either, right?
Nope.
So yes.
Okay. Then HB 6435, this one had substitute language and act concerning the insurance department's automobile physical and property damage arbitration process.
I did hear some of the conversations about it, right? So
There
there
was
were
Station, yeah.
some no votes.
Nope, everyone voted yes.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. And then the next one was HB 6436 and act concerning revisions to the health insurance statutes. And everyone voted yes on this one.
Yes.
Okay. And you voted yes on that one. So then everything else, everything else, you're good with. Those were the only votes you missed.
Awesome.
Right, thank you.
Thanks. Bye, Allison.
Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
So it was party line votes. The first vote was, I don't know if you have the agenda pulled up, but it
Yeah.
was B6433 and that concerning captive insurance.
Yes.
Okay. Then the next one is HB 6434, an act concerning the legislative commissioner's recommendations for technical revisions to the insurance related statutes.
Yes.
Next one, HB 6435, an act concerning the insurance department's automobile physical and property damage arbitration process.
Yes.
Okay. Three more, HB 6436, an act concerning revisions to the health insurance statutes.
Yes.
HB 6897, an act extending the sunset date for personal risk insurance. Or I'm out of order now. This is number 6 on the agenda, an act extending the sunset rate for personal risk insurance rate filings.
Yes.
Okay, and the last one, just so you know, there were a couple like on party line, no votes from the Rs, but it's HB 6437, an act concerning insurance market conduct and licensing.
I'm a yes.
Okay. All right, you're all set. Thank
Thank
you
you so much.
Yep. Bye. Hi, Senator.
How long are we holding the bills for, the votes for?
Till noon. Do you need to come back?
Yeah, give me a few seconds. I'll be back.
That works. Thank you. Do you want to vote?
Hi, Allison.
Hey, Senator.
So, I think I'm gonna vote yes on all the bills.
Okay, great. I appreciate your efficiency. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Take
Have
care.
a good one. Bye.
Hi.
Hey, I'm glad you made it. Now we have everybody. So
Oh, my goodness. Thank God Brianna just reminded me.
good, good. Yeah, I shot her an email and I'm glad that she did. So have you had a chance to look over the agenda or do you want me to go over stuff with you in a little more detail?
I read it last night. Just read me the bill number and the name of the bill. I prepped last night, but I don't know them off the top of my head.
Yeah, and they were party line except a couple no's from Matt, which is kind of expected. So Matt Lesser, I mean.
Yeah, I sent a list. Yeah, no worries.
So the first one is HB 6433, an act concerning captive insurance.
Yes.
Okay. Then the next one is HB 6434, an act concerning the legislative commissioner's recommendations for technical
Yes.
provisions. Yeah, that's just an easy one. And then the next one is HB 6435, an act concerning the insurance department's automobile physical and property damage arbitration process.
Yes.
Okay. Then HB 6436, an act concerning revisions to the health insurance statutes.
Yes.
Okay. And then HB 6437, an act concerning insurance market conduct licensing. This one got no's from the House R's.
Yes.
Tomato. Okay. And then finally, HB 6897, an act extending the sunset date for personal risk insurance rate filings.
Yes.
Great. You are all set.
Thanks.
You have a good one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.